trip to the Amazon began as expected, full of hope and expectations. I had fun, met with some locals, and learned a lot. The trip darkened quickly after getting stuck on the Amazon River. But there are much bigger problems that exist in the Amazon, and deforestation is number one. If deforestation is not stopped, indigenous tribes like the Desana and many others face extinction, along with the loss of their culture, land, and way of life. Upon entering the community, we were greeted with the Desana's tribal welcome ceremony. Enjoy.
How long has your tribe been in existence?
Esse aqui, nós, a década, desde criação do mundo indígena.
Okay. Their tribe begins since when the indigenous world began.
Wow.
Chief, could you explain to us the history of your tribe?
Nós, no primeiro mundo indígena, no mundo espiritual, nós éramos só família.
In the spiritual world, they were the first, there is only one family. They're all one family.
Só era povo Desano. Só falava a língua Desana.
Desana, the only Desana, the only tribe they have.
Depois que nós transformamos do primeiro mundo para esse mundo atual,
When they made a transformation from their world to this world,
que foi através de uma solicitação ao avô do universo, foi criado várias línguas e várias etnias diferentes.
From the creator of the universe, several languages was created.
What are some of the indigenous foods that your tribe eats off the land?
Nós, indígenas, nós tiramos tudo da terra.
The indigenous people get everything from the earth.
Nós comemos as frutas que a gente planta
The fruits that they plant,
e tudo a gente tira. A goma, farinha,
they get the mandioca, the farinha, the farol,
a gente
all
come,
the ingredients from the road.
a gente tira do peixe,
From the fish,
acompanhado com farinha e com beiju. E quem pira
indigenous food, and they get the fish.
Essa é a comida típica
That is
tradicional.
the typical traditional food of the Indian tribe. The Indian people have to live from their production, from their farming, and from their hunting. Without that, they cannot live if they don't have the nature.
Brazilian officials have told the BBC that there's been an aggressive increase in deforestation. An area of Amazon rainforest roughly the size of a football pitch is now being cleared every minute. The rainforest, which plays a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate, covers an area 20 times the size of Britain. Nearly 2/3 of it is in Brazil.
The black outline is an outline of the United States, and the red outline represents the Amazon. Did you know that the Amazon rainforest is nearly as big as the entire contiguous United States? Spanning approximately 2.7 million square miles, the Amazon is the largest tropical rainforest in the world, covering over 60% of Brazil and stretching into 8 other countries. Now compare that to the United States, which has a total land area of 3.8 million square miles. That means the Amazon is roughly 70% of the size of the US, making it one of the largest continuous ecosystems on the planet. To put it into perspective, if the Amazon were a country, it would be the 7th largest in the world, bigger than India.
How does your tribe find and create medical supplies?
Da qual ele me repassou essas rezas espirituais, da qual hoje eu uso isso.
His grandfather passes all this culture to him, and now they use this culture.
E é acompanhado com ervas medicinais, dependendo da doença.
It's been followed by the medicinal plants from the earth.
We are going to stay in the Amazon rainforest for one night. What are some of the things that you can teach us that will help us to survive?
Olha, para sobreviver dentro da selva, você tem que conhecer.
Okay, for you to survive in the jungle, you have to know the jungle.
E você tem que ter um condutor seu, guia,
Okay,
que conhece a área.
okay, you are like our local guide, right? And you have me that knows the location.
Tanto para comunicação, tanto para comida, tanto para sobrevivência.
For communication, for the food you eat and the survival that you're gonna do.
Tudo isso existe na selva.
All these things you have in the jungle.
Nós indígenas comunicamos dentro da selva
The indigenous people make communication with the jungle.
e sabemos quais são as frutas que pode comer
They know which fruit they can eat from the jungle
e como a gente pode dormir.
and how you can sleep.
Thank you so much,
Ele
Steve.
está falando muito obrigado. Obrigado pela gentileza e muito agradecido pela sua compreensão. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for you have confidence in us and you believe in us and you trust us.
Yes.
Tá bom. Valeu.
Cattle are the biggest single reason the trees are cleared. They're grazing on land that used to be forest. Brazilian beef is in big demand all over the world, and the president's vision of expanding agriculture here has delighted the farmers. A line often heard here is that only Brazil can decide what to do with the forest.
As trees fall, so do entire ways of life. Families are forced to abandon ancestral lands, sacred sites are destroyed, and once self-sustaining communities face displacement. The destruction of the Amazon is a humanitarian and cultural crisis. Saving the Amazon isn't just about trees, it's about people, history, and the fight for survival. The question is, will we listen before it's too late?